Hey friendos, what is up? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Matt and we are back with some more Goddess of Victory Nikke this time. And as you can see, we are here in the New Year's and we are ready to get started with some gambling. And as if to say that, straight away pop up with our New Year's gamba. So let's go ahead and get our 3 crystals for today. I don't know what the minimum is. But any amount is free, so it's all good. So we'll gladly take those, especially with what we've got to get through today. So, yep, that's wonderful. But before we get into the actual gambling side of things and pulling for the new Snow White, I think we need to talk about why Nikke needs to come with a trigger warning these days, as well as a Guna warning, because oh my god. I know there was a lot of speculation after Goddess Fall finished about whether or not certain characters were really there or not, and yeah, they really went there straight away with this one. It was kind of interesting seeing this story. I figured all of us kind of wanted this. I know a lot of people were upset about no Anise, but this thematically made the most sense. So it's interesting to see that Scarlet and Rapunzel are still alive from the Goddess Squad, even though it's just kind of they're in, brain shelters for the moment. Which means they'll be coming back at some point, I guess, in the future with new bodies, better bodies. Who knows? I don't know if that'll be the 3.5 year anniversary or the 4 year one, but at least those two have been sort of guaranteed as being safe. Question mark. But yeah, the fact that they went ahead with this bit with Harren and Isabel. Yeah, someone needs to check on your boy Go Gacha because when this bit comes up, yeah, we're all sorry. And I got to admit, fair play to the voice actors on this because they kind of nail this part. So as one of the factors that doesn't really get spoken about that much in the game is like the voice acting and how good or bad it is, and yeah, they kind of nailed this. So it was very sad. It was surprising that they've actually gone ahead and said, yes, you know what, they are dead. There's no comebacks. There's no, they were destroyed beyond repair, but somehow through some magic we were able to save them or anything. No, they're gone. They're done. They're finished. And we move on, which is shocking. So now we get on to the actual fun part of the video, which is the gambling, and they're trying to get new recruits. So as you can see, we've got a whole bunch of stuff. I've already done my step up banner, which was 6,600 crystals. I actually, in all of those 4 pulls, I think I got Tove for free. She was the only SSR that actually came up, so that was nice. And I think I might have also gotten a Diesel dupe as well. But they were the only characters that I actually got from the 4 multis, and then obviously we've gone and got the new SSR selection box, so we're going to be cracking that open. And I'm going to be careful with this one because if you don't own like different versions of a character, obviously try to make sure that you get the correct one. I know a lot of people have put out videos about who to get, who not to get. Obviously the main money is on, Absolute Squad, the new versions of those, the tactical upgrades. So Yunhua, Vesti and Emma. But I need to be careful that I don't pick the wrong Emma, because I made that mistake before in game, which is why I have a dupe for Noise, because I saw the red hair and I wasn't paying close enough attention, and I was like, oh, I can get her. And I thought it was Rappy Red Hood, but it was not. It was Noise. So yeah, don't make that mistake. Make sure that you double check that the character you're going to get is going to be the correct one. You can see here, there's a whole bunch that we don't have, but we're going to have to go for the meta, and we're going to have to pick someone who's actually going to be really useful for us. So let's go ahead and grab ourselves tactical upgrade Vesti. So making sure that is the right one. We do not want to make that mistake again. And boom, there we go. So that was our free SSR. So we'll gladly have that. Thank you very much. Okay. And yeah, let's just claim our rewards, just checking there's nothing else in there. Obviously, by now there will be the Lily box as well, which is your New Year's reward, which has got the 2026 crystals in it, as well as a bunch of other rewards. So make sure you grab that. It also has a free synchro slot. I'm going to need to change some of my synchro settings because I haven't unlocked so many. But let's see. Let's see if we can get Snow White first before we go worrying about that. Okay, that's first 10 pulled down. And nothing at all. How's this one looking? Oh, okay. Oh, come on. That's nothing for 20. This sucks so far. Let's skip that. And go again. I don't know if anyone has any like little superstitions that they do, like backing out fully before entering again or something. But oh, hello. First SSR. What have we got? Elysian. That's not what we were wanting. But still, is it someone good? I like Maiden. She's not great. Obviously, the winter version of her is better, along with Guillotine. That we just had those, and they've just ended. So it is what it is. She's a decent character. She's funny. Obviously, she's just not very meta or who we're looking for. So we go again. But yeah, I haven't really developed any superstitions when pulling for Nikke's at the moment. It'd be interesting to see if anyone has those kind of things. I'm just hoping to get lucky. I didn't manage to get very lucky of late. Didn't get Winter Sweets Diesel. Did get Brid, but I didn't get Guillotine. And like, see, when it's 4% to get SSR, and you start just getting bunches of SRs, you know it's not going to be a good day. But yeah, didn't get Guillotine, didn't get Maiden, either of their winter ones, which is a shame. Like I said, did get Brid, but didn't get Diesel, didn't get Celine. Oh, 2. Come on, one of these, please. There's got to be Snow White. Let's go, let's go, let's go. No. Oh, we were just talking about Diesel. And it's not even the winter one, obviously. It's just default Diesel. Okay, who've we got here? Oh! It's a dead woman walking. Oh, what Isabel? That's probably my fault for teasing Go-Go Gacha and saying about Isabel being officially canonically dead now. She ain't getting anything anymore, is she? I can't see us getting a favourite item for her, unless it's going to go sit on her gravestone. Damn it! Okay, come on, this time, please, Pilgrim. What have we got? Yes. Okay, there we go. There's Snow White. Oh. I was starting to worry then. I thought we were going to be here forever. Okay. Yes, we finally got her. And that was, what, 21,000 crystals? So, 7 multis, I think. And we got 4 SSRs out of that. So, not too bad in terms of odds. Obviously, it would have been nice to have gotten more of her. The current meta, obviously, being Rappy. If we can get Snow White anywhere up near her kind of levels without getting dupes, that's going to be awesome. Obviously, our best one has multiple dupes, but that's Jill. And me being a Resident Evil fan, obviously, I went all in on trying to get her and as many dupes as her as possible. But now let's have a look. So yeah, out of the new ones, we've got dupe for Diesel, we've got new Maiden, and then we got Tove and a dupe for Isabel as well. So not bad. Let's go ahead and mark her as a main Nikke, because obviously we're going to be building her up as soon as possible, just to test her out and to see if she is as strong as everyone is saying. Obviously there are 3 weeks left on these pulls, So there's plenty of time to get her, and there's plenty of events going on at the moment, so... Dang. Okay, she looks great. I love the fact that she's got them. Although she only uses one, it's kind of a shame because it seems like she has them on both shoulders. But, it is what it is. She looks awesome as well. Okay, so I guess we're going to have to go into our synchro device and make some changes. Now, we already know I'm not a fan of Brady. I mentioned in the last video that I don't think she's as great as everyone makes her out to be. I can't stand her. Her personality as well. This whole, like, oh, I have to taste you, let's lick your fingers, master. That ain't it, chief. Not for me. So I did have her on here just because I had her in the team for the last event, the Infinity Rail. But I'm not spending 500 crystals since I just like ran through them all for Snow White. So I think instead we're just going to take her off, and we can probably go ahead and take off old Snow White as well. Do you know what, actually? Since we've got Dee's Killer Wife uniform, we can go ahead and take her off probably as well. Replace these. We're going to need to put Tactical Vesty in for sure. Where is she? Sorry Nero, sorry Epinal. Sorry, Polly, but you're all trash. There we go. So Vesty goes in straight away. Let's get her ranked up. And yeah, we can probably take out D. Get rid of her. Put new characters in her spot. I think I'll probably put Tove in there, because obviously she'll be good for shotgun teams, and especially being water as well with the new Snow White. It's probably going to make the most sense. And then, like I say, we're just going to swap the old Snow White out for the new heavy arms. And that'll do for now. Yeah, I think everyone else kind of has, even if they're not all meta, they all have places in the teams that I'm currently using, or I want to use, or they have some kind of utility. So I'm going to keep that as it is for now. As for widening out the synchro device, I think we might save those crystals until after the event's over. Might kind of try and pull some more. But don't feel that you have to obviously go ahead and go absolutely haywire like I did in the first day. There's plenty of time left in these events, and there's going to be plenty of chances to get more tickets. Like I say, the event is on at the moment, and instead of the usual 10, you can get 15 of the normal recruit and the advanced recruit vouchers. So make sure you pick up those first before going ham and spending all your crystals. That would be my advice. And then obviously any other means you have, as well as, you know, the usual login events and doing your dailies. Like for me, I know I said obviously there was the 2026 crystals for that. Use those for the step up. But then it's going to be things, like I say, there's 20 days left, so there's plenty of time. Don't get FOMO. You know, let the people who make the content, like Years Yoxis, like Go Gacha, you know, let them test out, see how strong. Pridwin, I know people are and are about how like reliable they are, but let them do their testing, see how strong she is, and then when they've made their minds up, then by all means go crazy, pull for her. Me personally, I'm going to come in here, do all my EX quests that I've like put off doing, get the 300 crystals for each one, so I've got at least like 1500 crystals. I think some of these, there's 2 EX stages. So yeah, you can see there's 3 EX stages, so that's 300 crystals each, so that's 600 crystals there that I can just come in and gather, and hopefully build up a little bit more so I can try and get at least 1 or 2 Snow White dupes before the event is through. So yeah, that is everything for now. Like I say, just excited to have her. Gonna, like I say, build her up over the next week or so, see what she's capable of, hopefully get some good gear for her, and try and get her to overload. But again, because I've kind of spent all my resources in trying to fully build out Cinderella, Nayuta, and Rappy Red Hood, it's going to take a while probably before we can get Vesti and Snow White up. Yeah, so we shall see. We shall see. I don't want to be spending like actual money in game. I want to stay free to play. So we're going to see how far we can build them up in the near future. But hopefully, if they're as good as everyone says they are, they're going to be worth the investment. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Hopefully you guys have had equally good luck in your pulls. And until then, I shall catch you in the next video. Until then, bye for now and Happy New Year's.
We await your return, warrior.